Hi, I'm Alan in Pink. Welcome to Championship Scoring and our video tutorial series on operations of the self-service admin of championship scoring systems for judged competitions. In this series of videos, we've logged into the system, we've added competitors, and we've added scorecards. Next, we're going to set up a round to make sure everything is lined up so we're ready to go to begin judging our competitors. Let's go to the system. So noting on the admin summary screen where we are, we've added competitors, we've added scorecards, or at least one, and now we're about to set up our elimination round. And this can be relatively straightforward. Again, our list of setup tasks will walk us through it. Let's assign a scorecard. Well, for the elimination round, we only have one choice. We just created it. It's called the bid calling scorecard. So we've set that. Let's go down to the admin summary and note that we do have one scorecard. That's pretty straightforward. Let's go ahead and assign competitors to the elimination round. Now we have 3 competitors listed: Betty, Barney, and Fred. And for our purposes here, let's just add all of them. So we could click add one at a time, or we could just click the add all button. We click the add all button, and we know that they're listed in draw order here. 1, 2, 3. Now the pause field is the position that they will sell under. These numbers are kind of meaningless. They're random numbers that kind of get assigned into the system. But if you want to have the position of selling, the order determined by, for example, drawing poker chips or bingo balls, or however you want to determine the order they will sell, that's what will go under the pause field. So let's sort of semi-randomly decide who goes first. Well, let's put Fred first. Click the update. We'll have Betty go second. And let's have Barney go third. Now we can see that the competitors are listed in the order in which they will sell, which is different than the order that they would have, say, for example, drawn their random numbers. In fact, if we take a look at our reports, this is the first of the competitor reports on the left side. We have a list of all the competitors, which is a pretty simple report, their competitor name and their hometown, but we can also have a lineup card as well. Now the lineup card shows the order in which they will sell or perform their activities, and they're just as we had entered them. Fred goes first, Betty second, and then Barney third. Note that if we switch to the championship round, there's no competitors listed and no order. We haven't set that yet. So let's check our admin summary on tasks. Looks like we are good to go on competitors. We have 3 competitors set up into the elimination round. Now we also have a list of judges that were provided when the system was set up, and these judges and their usernames and passwords were set up by Championship Scoring and provided to you. Now, not every competition has every judge judging every round. This will be up to you to determine how you operate that. But for the flexibility is there to not have every judge judge every round. In this case, we're going to say all 3 judges are going to judge in the elimination round. So let's assign the judges to the elimination round. We'll do that by clicking on this link. It's also the same as the judge round assignment link over here on the left-hand side. Again, we're in the elimination round and with 3 judges. Again, we could add them one at a time, or we could add them all with one click of a button. And going into admin summary, we can see that all 3 judges are assigned. If we wanted to go back in and, for example, remove one judge, that's perfectly fine. Now the scoring will be based on only 2 judges. For our purposes, let's just add Judge 3 back in. Now at this point, we are good to go to judge the elimination round. Stay tuned, and what we'll do is have another video that talks about the judges, what they see, what they do, and how they operate the system. But for now, we're set up to go for the elimination round. When we do this, when we figure out who's going to be in the championship round in this contest, we'll do the same thing. In fact, there's some things we could do ahead of time. For example, we know that we're going to use the same scorecard, so let's take care of that right now. And assigning the judges, we know we're going to have all three judges judge that championship round as well. So let's do that again. Let's do that too. Championship round, add all. Let's go down to admin summary one last time, and we'll see the only thing we don't know yet is who the competitors are for the championship round. Well, we haven't judged the contest yet, so I guess that's up to the competitors and judges. And at this point, we're ready to go with the judges. So we'll go ahead and do a separate video on the judging, come back to the admin, and we'll talk about what you do after a round is judged and what kind of reports you might want to provide. That's it for this video. I'm Alan Imping from Championship Scoring. For questions, consultation, or pricing information, reach out to us at info@championshipscoring.com.